Good morning, friends. Welcome to worship. I'm so glad that you're with us this morning or at whatever time you are watching this today. I'm glad that you are here and a part of worshiping with us at St. Mark's. We miss you and hope that you'll take a minute to let us know you were here today by filling out the Connect card that is there on the website right next to where you access the service. The information for giving is also there, and if you've got kids in your house, their activities for the week are there as well. So I hope you'll take advantage of all of those resources. As we begin worship yet again this way, I want to give you an update about where we are in our planning for hopefully resuming worship at some point. Unfortunately, because of the way that the surge is going in Houston and the way our numbers are, we're not going to be able to regather anytime soon. The next time we will reassess to see when we think it might be possible for us to gather together in some way will be after Labor Day. And so that's when we'll give you the next update about that. In the meantime, I hope you'll continue to do what you've been doing. I know it has been a long road already, and it's frustrating to think that more is ahead. I re-downloaded the Time Hop app this week, and it was a terrible idea, and so I've just been bumming out about all the things we usually do together in the summer that we're not getting to do this summer. And I know there are things in your life that you are grieving the loss of as well, and I hope you'll trust that it's fine to grieve those things and to feel all of those feelings about it, and hopefully find ways to channel our energy in new ways to continue to do the things that we usually do together in the summer, to connect with each other, to provide ministry for our children and youth especially, to serve God together out in our communities. There's lots of ways you can still do that, especially right now through Compassion Camp. I was so excited to go to the office this morning and see so many activity kits that our Compassion Camp participants have made in the last couple of weeks that will be distributed to some of our neighbors on the near north side. They have coloring books and sidewalk chalk and jump rope and things like that in them. All of the instructions to make them are available on our website on the Compassion Camp section during week 1. It's not too late to make those, even if you're not registered for Compassion Camp. If you want to make those or make a card for one of our healthcare workers, that's one of our compassion activities this week, or follow the links that are there as well so that you can advocate on behalf of some of our brothers and sisters along the border who are being held in detention camps during this crisis. And so there's lots of ways you can show compassion. We also talk every week about how one of the ways we show compassion is in prayer. And so you could join us on our prayer calls at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. via Zoom 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So we'd love to see you there as well. This week, we're particularly talking about self-compassion. And so as we continue through this long pandemic journey, I hope you'll have compassion with yourself this week as well. And give yourself grace as the days can be long and hard. And I hope you'll find that giving yourself love and grace helps you give it to others as well. We do want to give you a boost this morning, and so I want you to look at some scenes now from Compassion Camp this week.
Hello, friends. We have had an amazing week at Compassion Camp. Last week, we learned that compassion begins with seeing and welcoming. And then this week, we learned that compassion helps us to be brave. Being brave sometimes means that we don't know what will happen when we show up. We also learned that you can be scared and be brave at the exact same time. When is a time that you have been brave?
Hi friends, my name is Alfie.
I'm Samuel Thomas Wright. This is Benjamin Daniel.
That's right.
No.
And this week at Compassion Camp, we are talking about bravery. So what is a way that we have been brave this week? What did Ben do for the very first time?
For a sleepover at Papa and Kaka's house, and I tried to help him because if he wasn't nervous, I would help him. So that's why me and Ben were in the same room, because we were brothers.
That's right. Ben went on his first sleepover, and both of you were so brave being away from Mom and Dad, and you were brave by being his big brother and helping him. Daddy was brave recently because I donated blood for the very first time. I was a little nervous because I had to poke me with a needle to get my blood, but I did it because I was trying to help people that are in the hospital. Sometimes they need extra blood.
Where did they poke you?
They poked me right here in the arm, that little mark right there.
No.
But it only hurt for a little bit, and I was able to donate blood so somebody else could use it if they need it. And then afterwards, I got a really cool purple bandage, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's say bye to our friends.
Bye.
Bye.
This week, I have seen bravery in myself, despite the irresistible urge to lay around all day, watch mysteries on TV, and snack. I chose to get up, exercise, and enjoy nature, sit in silence more rather than always having to have the silence filled with music or something like that. I've just been trying new things because it's important. So that's a way that I have been brave this week.
Hi everyone, my name is Ryan Tyler Ash. I had to be brave myself and talk with a friend about the importance of sharing our faith or feeling comfortable enough to share our faith with another person that we may not know if they are or not. And it is so important to remember to be brave and that God is always with us.
I was brave last year at Arboretum Camp by jumping in a pond with snakes and spiders with my clothes on.
Where have you seen bravery this week?
Hi everyone, it's Miss Claudia, and today I saw bravery. We went for a walk, and my son tried a new trick which he had been really scared of doing with his scooter. So today was the first time he tried it, and he did great. He was so brave about it.
So this week, my friend showed bravery because she shared with me that she has started seeing a therapist again. She's been really struggling, and she took this big step and was vulnerable with me.
My name is Jane Ista, and this week I saw bravery in my dentist's office. None of the patients who visit a dentist can wear a mask, but everyone who works there has families of their own that they want to protect. They work really hard to make sure that the office is clean and safe for everyone. But I think that it's really brave that all of the people who work in my dentist's office are willing to risk their health so that their patients can remain healthy.
We've had a whole week of practicing compassion and practicing bravery, including being encouraging to those who practice bravery every day by writing letters of encouragement to our healthcare workers. So let's see all of the great things we did at Compassion Camp this week.
We are brave enough to love. We are brave enough to show compassion. We are brave enough to listen and tell the truth.
We see each other's pain, we see others' pain, and then we feel that hurt along with them. That's empathy. And then we do everything that we can to ease that hurt, to help make that hurt go away.
We can be brave. We can be brave because we're filled with love from the bottom of God's heart. We can be brave. We can be brave.
When we see people are sad, happy, lonely, scared, or hurt, we can feel it with them. That's our empathy. That's the first step. To act on empathy, we follow Jesus' example of compassion. Sometimes it's helping someone do something hard. Sometimes it's being honest about who we are and what we need. And sometimes it's showing love and acceptance for the person that is in front of us. These things can be hard. They can take bravery. We can trust God to give us the courage to be brave with our compassion. So let's close in the same way that we opened this week. We put one hand on our head and one hand on our hearts. This is because compassion happens in our brains, but often we feel it in our heart. So let's say a repeat prayer together. Dear Jesus, your compassion always looked like courage. Strengthen our hearts with your bravery. As we risk, reach out, and lift up our siblings near and far. Help us keep our eyes on you. Amen.